Exactly, but none of them believe me.
Catherine!
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Alright, let's go farm these things. Hey, welcome to the stream, Sonar. How are you? Hey, welcome to the stream too, Marcy. How are you?
There is no escape. Life must go on. Rebuild. Let the world collide. Did I scare you? Another ruse. Haste. Torn to oblivion. How on still? I have illusion shattered.
I'm good, and you? I'm doing great. What about you? So you said you're good, right? What about your situation is good? Nothing bad happening? Great day happening? What's good? I myself is pretty much the same as usual. Woke up, took a shower, had some breakfast, and now I'm playing. Same old, same old. Thanks for asking. Let's see. This is perfect because I want to use that.
There is no escape. Hold the line. How brilliant! Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Alright. I like to switch in just in case, because I don't want them to attack the other operative over there. Let's see. Attack this. And now I feel too lazy to go to Kroger for... What's Kroger? Frozen boiled hot dog it is. That sounds good.
Illusion shattered.
I like to pair my hot dog with ketchup and mustard.
Allow me.
Some people like to put like everything on it, like relish, onions, and whatnot. Along with honey mustard, not honey mustard, mustard and ketchup. Alright. Trying to get as much books as I can before the new characters come out. Because I'm thinking of doing most of the Fountain characters. At least getting them to level 90 Ascension. No, I'm not sure about like all the way to level 9, but we'll see. We'll see. I have quite an amount of books saved up too. How much do I have now? I almost have 1600, so that is not enough for all my characters, but that should be enough for majority of the Fountain characters, I believe.
There is no escape.
But I still have to get a collector special training heroes later. Probably on my own time.
I present. Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
Oh, I think that was the end of the buff. Well, we can do the rest still anyway.
Hold the line. Let my name echo in song.
One more, and then I should be done.
I see everything. Allow me. Terminate. Positions. Committed to memory. Yeah.
Alright, that should put me above 1600 now. Yep. Just by one though. Only thing I gotta do now is get the specialty materials for all the characters. Yeah, I'm super behind on Risley's. And what the... Oh, this one I use on Rena already. This one, I don't even know who that's for. Is that for like freaking Nuvole or something? Yeah, that is for Nuvole. Of course, he's a starfish. And then these ones... Do I have a lot of those? Doesn't seem... Okay, I guess I do have a bit. It should be enough. And what I noticed from the lead lines, I don't actually get too much of those. Those ones I'll have to like go out and farm for them directly. But I think with the amount of farming I've been doing, it should be fine. Hey, good morning, Kiki. How are you? So all the bullet barnacles. Oh, whoops. Next one is over here. Just woke up, haven't had breakfast, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, I pretty much do everything before I start streaming. Well, actually, there's some days where I don't eat breakfast, but that's pretty rare. But today, I ate breakfast, so I'm good. And drink. You know what this quest actually reminds me of? This one? Like, if you play Honkai Star Rail, right? It actually reminds me of the T quest in actually the CM show, right? There's this guy that always makes like a tea. Sometimes it makes you burp, sometimes it makes you anxious, sometimes it makes you forget things. Other times it has like a weird taste. Other times it makes you like repeat a certain word for whatever reason, or makes you forgetful. I'm not sure if I mentioned that already. But this one is more normal, at least compared to Honkai Star Rail. Or boiled eggs, but being at a homeless shelter that serve expired boiled eggs made me sort of hate boiled eggs. Okay. That makes sense. I released a bottle of what you might consider a test sample, you know, one that is in need of a tester to get some comments on it. And since you're here, why don't you give it a swig? It's not going to cause me any problems, will it? Of course not, I've already tried that. Mine I can guarantee that I shall do you nor health or harm. Don't worry, there will be no issues, and in any case, I greatly appreciate your opinion. Come back. Alright. Alright, try testing sample. Oh! This bottle is yours. Fret not, this is a fruit of our joint efforts. There is no way it could taste bad. Of course, there are issues that still need ironing out. For example, the processing of the ingredients, the amount of ingredients to put in, and the optimal volume to which the bottle should be filled. Even the bottle design itself shall require some thought. It is a new type of Fanta after all, so we must give it a unique packaging to make an impression. You can't leave those problems to me, they'll just enjoy the Fanta, alright? I filled this bottle of Fanta with enough to serve 2, so it should serve you just fine. Thanks again for your help. Remember our motto: refreshing Fanta, a Fanta refreshment. Wait, I got an achievement for that? Guess I'll just try to figure that out later. Alright, let's go over here. See, I would like mac and cheese. Fortunately, I'm lactose intolerant. I mean, I still have dairy, even though it affects me a lot. But for mac and cheese, I don't think it's worth eating. But that's heavily influenced by me being lactose intolerant. But you know, if it's ice cream or something like our dessert, then I'll do it, regardless of the consequences. Unfortunately for me, I don't eat mac and cheese because of that.
How dare you! Stop that!
Oh yeah, I was already switching my companionship party. Alright. Now that should be everything, and then finally I can just finish the new event and do some other additional quests. So I think I have like 5 more quests I gotta do for Fountain, at least for the current update.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Oh yeah, I haven't even done the trials for these guys. Oh, the test runs. It's only 20 primos, but you know, 20 primos I don't have. My friend is lactose intolerant. On the school day trip, he packed only dairy as a snack. Like, if it's a good snack and it's worth it, you know, it's whatever. Because like the thing with lactose intolerant, most people who are lactose intolerant, they just have to go to the bathroom really bad. You know, they just get diarrhea or something, right? So it's nothing like super like life-threatening most of the time. So like that's why people like don't mind taking theirs. Like, all right, it's just going to the bathroom longer or whatever. Just make sure you bring yourself some wipes or something to clean up the mess.
No, my sword! Stand with me!
Futile! Through me, justice is served!
Our bond is strong! Time to act, huh? Witness the power of Gugwa! Just like we rehearsed! I'll settle this!
Surrender! Judgment is upon you! You stand condemned!
I forgot you can use his elemental skill while you're in his burst. I was not using his elemental skill while in his burst. I was just doing auto attacks the entire time. The exit stage. And you had to share a room with them. Okay, that makes sense why why you're a little perplexed about that. That isn't his problem anymore, that's a you problem too.
Observe! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Nice and spicy! Your grand finale!
Mind the deluge. Cascade!
I'm going in! Strike is one!
Be still.
Flame. Got our 20 promos, and that sets us at 10,000. And then, not to mention the 10 intertwined fates I already have. Alright, now what to do? Oh yeah, the event. All of this should be released by now, so I should be able to just get it done and over with today. So what's my stuff at anyway? Let's see, level 7, level 8, level 8, level 9. So Linnet, not Linnet. Linnet is almost done. Alright, let's see, switch to this party. Oh, Doug. Yes, Kiki, what is it? I knew it. Your strategy was outstanding in the no Pala Cup Fungus Mechanicus, and it's extraordinary here too. I suppose I should bring my A game. Play another round. No problem, you may find yourself pleasantly surprised if you try mixing and mashing different little fungi. Alright, so we gotta do this one. Party setup. Alright, which one should we do? Maybe this? Alright, how do I look at the... How do I look at their abilities and whatever? So this is Bongo Head. Why don't we put you... and you in there? Why not? Healer? Alright. Not even sure if this is gonna work, but... start. Either sharing is kind or sharing is fun. Please share your primals. Be kind to me. Nope. Nope, no, no. Every primal you find is for yourself. Let's see. Let's do. How do I use it again? Should I move out of the way, or... Yeah, maybe I should have moved out of the way. That would have been smart, huh? I was trying to move him out of the way. Alright, let's try that again. Is there a way to, like, retry that? Oh, it was so slow. I was like... It's probably easier if I use keyboard and mouse, but we're gonna use controller because I don't feel like switching. Okay. Oh nope, he's in there too. Oh, nope. You gotta go over here. Okay. There. That's one thing. No. You guys gotta send back. Oh. Alright. There. Oh no, he's not even... He's not even healing them. That sucks. Keyboard reminds him of his valid aim. Not at all, not at all. I mean, generally, you have more control on a keyboard and mouse than you do on a controller. Like, unless you've been playing controller, like, since you're, like, 5, or at least like, I don't know, half a decade, it shouldn't it's actually easier to play on the keyboard than it is on the controller. Cause like, especially with aiming, when I was growing up, when I used to be cracked at controller, but then I stopped playing after elementary. When you use thumbstick, you use your left and right thumbsticks to aim and everything. Whereas on computer, you just use your mouse for all of that. And pretty much everything else is on the keyboard. And then if you need extra buttons on your mouse, then you just get a mouse that has extra buttons, and it makes things so much more simplified. But no, I actually started playing games. My first FPS game was actually controller. FYI. I actually played Halo, Combat Evolve, or I think it was just called Halo, huh? But it's pretty much the same thing. I played Halo when I was like 5 years old. And I was pretty cracked at Halo for like the longest time. But then I stopped playing on console after elementary. And then I got back into gaming on the computer in like high school. And when I tried to go back to controller, I just wasn't that great anymore. Which sucks. But it's whatever. Alright. Press the fungus on the field to switch currently. What? Alright. I guess we do that. Wait, did I get the rewards for this? I don't even know if I did. Alright, your ancient use rocks to play. That doesn't make sense at all. What do you mean? Anghai, and now it's Serena's drill master before she entered the special patrol. I'm nothing like her, that thing. I'm not going to growl before you just because you're a super zen boss level force. Oh wait, new player? So the super arrogant Melusine used to be Tarina's drill master? Don't worry, Golden Comet Silver Companion. Ms. Tarina's received new orders not long ago and has returned to the special patrols base. Before departing, she asked Miss Enghine to watch the event area in her place. She loves Little Fungus Fun Fantastic Fiesta, and we're always playing it. That's right, I love both the tabletop game and those around fungi in real life. They're soft, bouncy, smooth, squishy, just like Todaga. Hee. Why are you drooling? Let's see. That's the most you can do. We can only hold Bongo Head. You're singing, I want them both. Hania, you're an expert at the game. How about a round against me? If I win, I'm going to hold and pinch Bongo Head. What's with them and pinching? Let's do this. Arukubox, as early adopters of the game, we need to show her what we're made of. We're also the first champions in the Melapala Cup. We didn't earn these titles just to be easily defeated. If my math is right, 1999 is when you were convinced. Convinced? You mean conceived? Is that what you meant to say? You could just say that's when I was born, but yeah. Let's see. Increases electro charge bloom, hyper bloom, and Burrojan reaction damage dealt by little fungi. You regain 1 marvelous gel for each opponent you defeat. So recommend elements I need. I need this one. Dendro. And it says I need Prio. Do I need Prio? Einheim. Okay, well that makes sense why I need that. I could probably just do it with just a Prio guy, huh? And anyone that their age begins in 1999, it's ancient. Bro, I was born literally just the last year of the 19th century. Literally just the last year. I think that hardly qualifies as ancient. I'm just lucky that I was born in 1999 because I can say I was born in the 1900s. But I'm not I wouldn't call myself a person of the 1990s. Because I was literally just a baby for like a year in that century. But yes, I was born in the 1900s. Just on the last year of the 1900s. Anyways, next one, select stage. I guess we're doing... We're gonna do this. And why not? Or, let's see. Do this, start. No! We all got hit. Oh no, man. I'm trying to move him over here. And here. No! Move out of the way. Alright, good. We're getting healed. Alright, you're gonna go over here. Like that. Like that. I'm gonna go over here. Longhead's gonna... Ooh, heal. Dang, he almost died. Cause the frigate fainting avalanche should be stunned one time. How do I cause it to get stunned? What? Alright, I guess I gotta retry that. When I imagine 1990s century, I imagine TV without colors. You saw a day that I wish I could. You know, they had colors back then, just letting you know. Alright. They just weren't the greatest, but they had colors. Alright, we're gonna put you in here. We're gonna put you in here. How am I supposed to dodge that? Go ahead, get that. Get that. Wait, how do I cause the avalanche? I don't see where to cause the avalanche. Or did I cause it already? Get out of the way! This ain't fair. Alright, so I did cause the avalanche that time. I literally got no clue how I did it, but I did. You saw that day that I wish I could 9/11? 9/11? Yeah, I wouldn't call that a great day. Like that, I'm not sure if you know, but my family is a military family, so that day wasn't a really fun day for us. Okay. Yeah, even if you're joking, I wouldn't really joke about that. Because for my family, that was a pretty serious day, especially with my father who was in the military. Like literally, the whole country was in a panic, and even I was kind of scared back then, mainly for my dad, who had to respond to that the incident as well. And the crazy thing is he was actually on the Twin Towers a week before the that incident took place. Just an FYI. But like it was serious to the point that people were considering on what do you call it, sacrificing a residential area just to bring the planes down. Fortunately, they were able to do it safely, but you know, so I wouldn't call that something. Call that a day that is, what do you call it, that you wish you could see. The twin stars of Bruno Filler. Hey, what's up, Ryusume? How are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm just doing the event and trying to finish everything up. Woke up, took a shower, and that's why I'm here. But yeah, everything's going great. What about you? I was pretty surprised when we met Hanya, but you've taken it to the next level. Your outfit is so well. You sure are enthusiastic. And that's a good thing because I have a lot of work. I need to stay motivated. And that's why I'll cut my problems down, one clean axe swing at a time. How are things at the newspaper? How are the advertisements coming along? Our plan is progression steadily. Novel events like these attract a lot of attention, and the paper won't miss any promotion opportunities. We didn't get the most important page, but it's clear that the event's becoming more popular. That's right, we've seen an increase in ordinary citizens who want to give our name a try recently. Many have been talking about what's the best phone guide team, with which they went around quickly. I've also heard that people have been looking to play against you two so they can see how the experts play. We like to keep a low profile, unless so many people are in such a hurry to lose. Unless the two of you play against us, of course, you know our strategies very well already. I think a match between you and us will be a real test of technique. Well, you're here now, so why don't we play a friendly round? I'm gonna think of it, the last time we went to head-to-head was during the Neopala Cup Beast Tamer tournament, where you beat me most soundly. How nostalgic. After that, Hanya and I went through a lot together, and many things changed. I bet it was the same with you. To as I would have said good, but with things and Palestine, sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. My pronunciation isn't great. I really can't say so. It really hurts. Yeah, no worries, no worries. The only thing I can hope for is that your day becomes a little bit better in this stream. Why are you reminiscing all of a sudden? Is it something that Reddit do? I miss those times too. By the way, what other games do you play, Ryusume? I miss those times too. We can make new memories together. I miss those times too. Alright, yes, what an incredible line. Anyways, as one of the designers of the game, I've got an ace up my sleeve. Are you talking about that, Soka? That's right, I'll get started, and then Hanya will control powerful opponents and say it should make for an excellent, exciting match. Am I someone? I won't mention their name also. What happened to them as well and use it as an excuse, W. I got no idea what you're talking about, Key. You're talking about 9/11, and then you're talking about your dad getting sick and not going to work or something? Or are you just talking about just skipping out on school or something? Is that what you're trying to talk about? That you wish you could skip out on school? Let's do this. Golden comments, or command. Alright, it's on. All this time, you're going up against Hanya again. Oh, this is exciting. But this is a friendly match, so let's just have fun. Alright, let's go over here. You're gonna do rune guards? Okay, we can do this. And that one. Yes and no. Well, I can't say I play too much games LOL, but I used to love Undertale. Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't able to play that game back then, because back then I didn't have a like a laptop. I think you can play on a console too now. I'm not sure, but I know everybody was playing on the computer and whatnot. But back then I didn't have. I had an Apple, so and trying to play like window games on Apple just sucks. And sometimes it just it just overheats my laptop, especially the laptops I had back then. But I wish I had a Windows desktop or laptop back then, because that would have been super fun to play. All right. Am I supposed to grab that? I don't even know if I'm supposed to. Got you. To be honest, I also wasn't and still unable to do so. What do you mean? Wait, to play Undertale? They did SM to me and used participating in helping people during it, but as in the past, they did something to me and used participating in helping people during it, but as in the past. I'm sorry, I got no idea. What you're trying to explain. Let's see. Wait, was that everything? Challenge rewards. Okay, I did get it. Oh! We get to fight him again? Well, yeah, I guess not directly, but at least with fungi we can, I guess. Alright, we can do this, this. Or no, should I do it like this? That's alright. There's always time to try to do other things in the future. Or save up for things that you want. Dang, this guy is tanky as heck. Alright, so are we supposed to destroy that? Oh, no, let's get away. Just wish I could go back in time and make sure you didn't come out alive. Hey, Kiki, if you're trying to like what do you call it? Yeah, if you're trying to talk about something personal, I would recommend to keep that to yourself, because honestly, I'm not sure how to reply to that, and I don't think I'm equipped to do so. It is unfair to you, and it is unfair to everyone else here. So if you are, trauma, I don't want to say this, but I will, just because it makes sense. Trauma dump. I would appreciate if you do not do that. Because first off, I'm not equipped to really, you know, give you advice on what you're talking about or comment on it at all, and it's just not comfortable. It's just not comfortable. Not for me, and not for anyone else, especially since we're not equipped to deal with, you know, someone else's situation like that. But I would, if you do have an issue with something regarding your family, I definitely recommend talking to somebody that has that expertise. Otherwise, I would keep it to yourself. Because someone played Ninkin to be stunned one time. I gotta stun him. Try challenge. How am I supposed to stun him? What? Oh, they're gonna die. They're gonna die. Kill them. Am I supposed to attack this or what? Doesn't seem like it. Gusto is completely countered by our opponents. Maybe I'm using the wrong character for this. Or do I have to use like an overload thing? Yeah, maybe I have to use overload. No, that didn't work. Alright. Slug Sage. Alright, how do I stun him? If I stun him, then I can just be done with this. Alright, Stage Archive. When Shadowwood Blading can stun, you will recover all Marvel Joe. Okay, plunging attack that's covered. Wait. You can trick opponents using plunging attack on Kawadi. Oh, the freaking what do you call it? The little bomb thing. That makes a lot more sense now. Let's go back over here. Let's do this, this. Oh yeah. Itchy starts. Okay, that makes sense. That's how you're supposed to do it. There's a question. What was the most difficult Genshin character name for you to pronounce? Probably Risley. Literally all the characters from Fountain. Oh, Leo characters and Fountain characters. That's a good question. The ones that were easier for me to pronounce was actually from Inazuma, mainly because I took Japanese. No! Trying to go over here. Why is he so slow? Alright, there. Finally, I got everything done. You won, our fungi companions did it. Hats off to you too. Your teaming talents are beyond common sense, and the fungi remain undefeated under your command even when facing enemies that themselves defy reason. Wow, praises from Hania. But yeah, I would have to like look up all the characters just to see which name is the most difficult. But I guess if I were to choose a name, I probably would say, or choose a character, I would say Officials, like her full title. Like trying to say her full title in German or whatever is way too difficult for me. So, but she's from Mondstadt. But I feel like as characters as a whole, I feel like Leo characters and Fontaine characters are the hardest for me to pronounce. And then Fischl is like the exception. She's like has the weirdest sounding name. As an Arabian, Chinese names were too difficult. Especially Xingqiu. Yeah. I think so too. That's why, the only reason why I can pronounce Inazuma names, it's literally only because I learned Japanese. But other than that, most of the names are kind of like hard for me to pronounce, and I just find out just by looking at videos or people telling me how to pronounce, or after like they release a trailer. Like Risley, I was like wondering how do you say his name, and then after the trailer, I'm like, oh okay, it's Risley. At least how they pronounce the name in English. I'm sure there's like a better accent pronunciation to it, but at least in English, we can just say Risley. My finance getting excited just thinking about it. Let me know if you need help. We know a little about management too. This is a long-term plan, so we're not concerned about our short-term progress. With guidance from Soka and Balfour, we can safely say that I'm in business too. But don't worry, we shan't trouble you with details. Even with the preview event and the business negotiations are over, Soka and I will stay in Fontaine for a while, traveling with the fungi. Chongyun's name took me 15 days. Chongyun? Oh, really? But that'll require a contact address, or we won't be able to reach you, just like last time. A contact address? Well, somewhere we go every few days. I guess the Adventurers Guild? Perfect. Then on behalf of Hania and the fungi, I shall write you two regularly. That's a deal then. Our game's still pretty hot right now, so the event will last a while. If you're not too busy, don't forget to come by. Sure thing. We have plenty of time. Paimon's feeling a lot better now that Hania and Soka and the fungi companions won't be far away anymore, and we won't be apart for too long. Paimon's really looking forward to the next Beast Tamer tournament now. How are things gonna go this time? I wonder if they're gonna do it in Fontaine, or they're gonna save it for like the next region. Because it has been super long since they done that tournament. Literally since Sumeru, I think. Yeah, let me look at... I guess out of all the characters, I would have to say Fischl. Like, Fischl by itself is pretty easy to say, but if you try to say her title, it's like... What the heck is she? Where are you? I think she's a little bit... Sorry, I'm trying to look for Fischl. Is she at the top or something? Oh, okay, it's because I favorited her, that's why. Let's see, let's go to profile. Yep, this one.
I official, Prinzessin der Verhurtelung, descend upon this land by the call of fate and... Oh, you are also a traveler from another world.
So I official Prinzessin der Verhurtelung. Okay, I guess that isn't too hard. Official Prinzessin. Official Prinzessin. Nope. Official Prinzessin der Verhurtelung. Okay, that's the closest I can get. Hey, welcome back, Coffee. How are you doing? Me and my friend used to call him Blue Hair Boy. Yeah, what's another character with a very difficult name that isn't from Fontaine? Let's see. That isn't from Fontaine. Ningguang, I feel like Ningguang's was fairly easy. Let's see. Xingqiu, I would say that was a hard name. Yanfei, Toma, Godo, Yo-Yo, Kave, Partizan, Annette, Tartaglia, Alloy, Amber, Noel, Zhao, Chong. I feel like Chongling could be hard to say. Like, if you never heard it before and you don't speak Chinese, I feel like this one you can flub up. Chongling, Zenyan. I don't think Zenyan's too bad. Okay, this one has a lot of like I remember when she first came out, people were calling her Kandake or Candice. You know, I literally got no idea what her name is. Actually, what does she call herself? Although she doesn't say her name. I guess that makes sense though. Yeah, I guess we can't really see her say her name. I guess one that could be hard for people to say is Sangonomiya Kokomi. It's actually, for me, it's pretty easy, but I know for some people, saying Sangonomiya is difficult. But if you just follow the syllables, like Sangonomiya, there's 5 syllables in Sangonomiya. So as long as you know the syllables, it's pretty easy. Pretty bad. I would say her name though. Yeah, most people say Kokomi, you know, her first name. And then Mona. Yeah, Mona looks easy. But then I forgot. She also has another name, right? Not another name, but like a full name. Mona. I mean, I don't even know how to say that part.
I am astrologist Mona Magistus, meaning the great astrologist
Magistus.
Mona. If it is divination you seek from me?
Magistus. I never knew how to say that, honestly. Yeah, I do have difficulty pronouncing... I'm not even sure if that's German. I'm just guessing in German, since she's from Mondstadt. But if it's not German, I am sorry. But I had difficulty with German names, and Chinese, and Fontaine names. Yep. I should be saying Chinese and French, huh? That's what I should have been saying. I noticed I said German, then something else. Blah blah blah. But yeah, you said it's pretty bad. Yeah, I hope your day gets a little bit better, at least with this stream. That's all I can really say. I hope you're doing okay. But yeah, right now I am just what do you call it? Doing my events and collecting rewards, which I will be doing right this second actually. Let's see. Sage Arcade, go to challenge. Oh wait, I can just do it right here. Wait, let me just make sure I have all of them. Because sometimes I don't make sure I have all of them. But this time I do. No! Alright, is there a way for me to just... Event details. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright.
Exactly. But
Alright, and then this puts me at what? 11,000 power gems. Easy. Technically, it's like... I think I have enough for like... Almost enough. Yeah, I have almost enough for pretty much a guaranteed 5-star. Not a guaranteed limited time character, but a guaranteed 5-star.
Exactly. But none of them believe me.
Hopefully I get lucky on the next pull though. But we'll see. Anyways, what should I do next? The only thing I can think of I can do next is maybe a quest. Oh, that's right. I was in the middle of another quest. I just remembered. I think the quest said I have to wait till the next day. I'm not sure if that meant like a real day in the real world or like a day in Genshin Impact. But I guess that was an event that I'm supposed to come back to later. It wouldn't let me skip another day for whatever reason. So I just had to wait it out. And that time is now, I guess. What do you do now, Euphrasia? The letter says that this is the second threat now. What do you mean second? Where was the first one? Euphrasia, we're here. Just the people I wanted to see. Did you find anything useful? You discovered that Sir Arthur was stolen by a woman who calls herself Crow or Blackbird. She seems to have a grudge against you. She left a threatening letter at the scene. Someone took it, but we retrieved it. What? There really was an initial threat? May I take a look? Yep. Wait, could it be... What, do you remember, Freezy? Please take a look at this first. We received the second threat this morning. The sender seemed very agitated. Outrageously, it would seem that your paper hasn't a shred of remorse. Having not yet caught the attention of the authorities, I made good on my promise by dismembering Sir Arthur and burying him in a field. Buried him with him are your papers... evil deeds from 30 years ago. Furthermore, I have spread the word treasure maps or clues to Dr. Moso's base. Shall surely make the treasure hunters come flocking. No, soon your misdeeds shall come to light alongside the bird's remains, Crow or Blackbird. Oh no, Sir Arthur. Sir Arthur shouldn't have to suffer. We never received the first letter. That's all Ballard's fault. I just received news that they're organizing treasure hunting groups. They're probably after Dr. Moso's base, but they're only going to find the dismembered Sir Arthur and the unspeakable things that the paper did, I guess. Asian Talaka, I know that Marisha's Phantom has a file on the case, but believe me, there are things that even you don't know. Do you know who sent the letter? If I were to guess, it would be Melo Lombroso, Dr. Moso's granddaughter. Granddaughter? So it's a relative coming back for revenge? Then it would seem that Crow Blackbird is a question from her. Question. Everyone, time is of the essence right now. Regardless of the authenticity of what's written in those letters, the reputation of the paper will be tarnished if they are published. Will you please retrieve those things for us? In the meantime, I will contact Mello immediately. In that case, I have a request to you, Freezy. You know about the clues to Dr. Moso's base, yes? You want that? I mean, I do know something, but I can't guarantee that it'll help your cause. I have to go now, see ya. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for coming by and have a great day. I can promise that I will tell you everything I know after this is over. I might answer some of your questions without work. Sounds good to me. Any questions? I'm ready to go. Wait, Palmer has a question. There are locations on the map, but where are we going first? If we don't have time, why don't we split up? Kuro and I will go to one location, and Palmer and the Arukubox will go to another. Whoever finishes first will go to the last place. Seems like we don't have a choice. Another threatening letter. The second letter signed Crow Blackbird used to threaten the Steamboat, but without Ballard, it proved successful this time. Alright. I guess we go finish this quest then. Questions and answers. This is the last part of this quest. Probably after this quest, guys, I'll probably get off end stream. Just an FYI, if you guys are wondering when I'm gonna get off for today. Look for the newspapers item. Guess we're gonna be fighting treasure hoarders and whatnot, huh? Come on, Ballan, you can do it. Kevin, what are you doing here? Fine, Arukubox, are you here to look for Sir Arthur and the treasures? If Kevin knows, that means everyone knows. Well, I'm not here for the treasure, I just want to send Sir Arthur back. Does your mother know? Yes, she came with me, but we split up. Oh, and I have to thank both of you. After you left the other day, I thought about it for a long time, and I went to look for my mom, and we talked about a lot of things. So you and your mom made up? I was wondering if why you were so polite today. Hehe, good for you. Let's look for Sir Arthur quick. I think it must have been hidden somewhere tricky. It usually doesn't take Ballan very long to find something. Woof woof. This dog looks familiar. Otherwise, isn't this Roger's puppy? It does look like the one, like that one. All dogs look the same. Dang. Roger, my mother gave me this dog and I call it Ballan. I mean, that's actually my father's name and I was mad at him. Wait, what? I got into a fight with my mom previously and I wanna vent my anger on the dog and kicking him out. Good thing I found him again today, huh? Wait a minute. Wait, so are you in Ballan or Lombroso? The puppy wags its tail excitedly as if saying, I don't understand. Whatever the case, we need to find Sir Arthur as soon as possible. We're at the location marked on the map, but where could that bird be? So I'm assuming the granddaughter must be the mom then. Because she did seem reluctant. Oh, not reluctant. It was more like she was hiding something relating to Sir Arthur. So I'm guessing the mother is the one responsible for Sir Arthur's disappearance. If only whoever hid it had left something behind. Ballan had an amazing nose and can find things quickly after sniffing. And I'm assuming Roger? Was he the husband? I'm not even sure. I guess we'll see. He did say that his father was gone for like half a year as well. Not half a year, a year. Right, Arukubox, look into your bag to see if there's anything we can use. But like, she had a different hair color, the picture that you had. So, it might be just the dog went to the guy by chance. The puppy looks at you as if waiting for something. I guess we're... Whoops. Not that one. I guess it's this one, huh? Woof woof. Oh, you got it, Ballan. Must have found something. Puppy wags its tail excitedly as if saying it's in there. It's in the hall, but the entrance is too small. How do we get in? You can do it, Paimon. I can do it. Let me do it. I don't want her pretty close to get dirty. I can't let you do that. What if there's something scary inside? I'm a problem kid, so I'm not scared of anything. Just wait. I'll be right out. Kevin swiftly climbs in the hole and drags out a chest just as quickly. I found it. It really is inside. You changed a lot, Kevin. You're helping other people with their problems. Thank you. Here, let's see what's inside the chest. Sir Arthur's wing.
This close.
Okay, so she probably dismantled his parts. Oh no, Sir Arthur's been dismembered. Don't worry, we'll put you back together. Next location, we're gonna go... Where the frick are we going? This way. Oh, you finally found him.
Everyone hold in! Rest and rebuild! With all my strength!
Saw by Starter, well, what a coincidence. Are you here for the treasure too? Why are y'all here? Don't you believe me? Library, we're here to look for Sir Arthur. Are you here for the treasure? I knew this dirty dog would come looking for treasure if you heard about the news, and I got him. Agents may have the chest. I'm looking for Sir Arthur, and if I can return it to the newspaper, I might just be able to get a job. And I can make some money and buy my wife's things back. But how pathetic, Roger. You really think that's why your wife left you? She left because you're such a pushover. Stand up for yourself like you did just now, and she might look at you differently. Really? Of course, now be brave and let them have the treasure, or your wife won't be with you even in your next life. Don't say that. I think that's pretty good advice. For them being complete strangers. Take it easy. They're nice people. If you help them, they'll pay you back. In that case, thank you, and please take these. Alright. Is this Sir Arthur's wing or body or head?
I'll keep this close.
It's Sir Arthur's body. Oh, so cool. And is there anything else? Then it should be in the final place. Bala, come on, we're heading to the next place. Wolf Wolf. Lombroso, where did you run off to? I thought you didn't need me anymore. The puppy wags his tail excitedly as if saying, how's that possible? Lombroso or Mr. Rasha, are you mistaken? His name is Balan. What, if it wasn't for Lombroso's companionship, I wouldn't have made it this far. How could I be mistaken? Not like I can be mistaken here. What's going on here? Hey, can't he belong to both of you, seeing as I've had more than one home? Well, that makes sense. Kevin accidentally drove the puppy away before, right? Maybe that's when he met Roger and they began rubbing around together. Is that what really happened? The puppy wags his tail excitedly as if saying, that's right. Babber, you got some nerve. The dog wouldn't forget its two owners, and as for you, you betrayed your own boss twice. You scheming dog, I'm gonna hand you over to the military's Phantom. I'm taking you down with me. Oh, farewell, friends. Come visit me in the Fortress of Mirrorpeat someday. Like, he's like, yeah, I'll be in prison, so. Yep. Okay, and Roger, are you going to fight for the puppy? No way, I was the one who really messed up. Marlon can stay wherever he wants from now on. Well, that's very mature of Kevin. I'm fine with that too. Lombroso supported me when I was at my worst. I'll support him too. Yes, we don't want anyone to beat us to it. So that Sir Arthur's body, so... I guess the thing we're missing is the head, isn't it? The last location seems to be on top there? Alright, we're just gonna run through these guys. Fatui? I guess Fatui are looking for the treasure too, I guess. I'll say it again, get out of my way. I'm going to see Balan. We're all co-workers here, there's no need to get rough. Oh, I'd like to see how good you are now that you become a mother, Madeline. Don't underestimate mothers. Herb, let's go. While they're fighting for two, we gotta help them out. Dang, the mother is putting up a fight.
Scatter!
I guess this is it.
Player mode switched off. Climb on Arukubox, you came and you brought Roger and Kevin. It looks like you're doing well, but we can counter the hiccup. Madeline and Kevin's father are both members of the Fatui. I'm sorry that we hid it from you before. We just want to live a peaceful life. Fatui, Kevin, did you know about this? Yeah, it turns out that Papa wasn't avoiding being at home. He was actually working. I was wrong about him. This was to be his father's last assignment. He was ordered to find... Oh, we saw the father at the newspaper place. Okay, Dr. Muscle's base. Once he was done, he would be able to retire early. Ah, yeah, he did say that, huh? But I had a bad feeling after you came. I wanted him to give up on this mission. Wait, find the base, retire early. Kevin's father is? The peripheral personnel Ballard? That's the one, and we only found out about Ballard as a codename. He's actually Kevin's father, Mr. Balland. I saw a letter before, even between Mama and another man signed with the name Ballard. I didn't realize it was my father. No wonder it was so lovey-dovey. Oh, okay, so he thought his mom was cheating on his dad, but that was his dad. Okay, that was a big misunderstanding. I'm glad it wasn't Roger. Oh yeah, I was thinking the same thing too. Everyone's relations are complicated enough without a twist like that. So where is Balland now? He removed some object from the chest when the Fatui stalked us just before. Detected a figure running away in the distance. Oh, that must be the father. Oh, it's Papa. He's fleeing. Come on, hurry. Don't let him get away. Get back over here. Oh, he got stuck. Are they trying to let us catch up to him? Don't stop chasing me. Why are you always going after me? We want to know why you're always running away. Just stop it, Balland. Madeline, why? I did my homework. You're on a mission for a certain Lord Harbinger, aren't you? And it's a dangerous one too. A Harbinger? Which one? I don't know, but not something we can butt in on. We're just peripheral personnel. Even so, I'm one of the better ones. Someone stole a letter but left an envelope at the scene. Anyway, I promise I'll be back. This is the last time. Is that really something you say carelessly? Things could get quite hairy with a Harbinger involved. You don't support my actions either then? You've done enough, Balland. Give the sub to the Asians and come back to us. We can move to a place where no one knows us. Mr. Bond, stop hesitating and make up your mind. Make up my mind? Alright, wait. Who are you? Stop changing the topic. Balland, you don't have any options left. We're not your buddies, you hear? Yeah, fine. I want to be with my family too. I hope I'm making the right choice. Here's Sir Arthur's head. Great, father's bag and Sir Arthur is complete. Is there anything else? You mean the treasure? Yes, I came for that, but the head was the only thing in the chest. Maybe the treasure's somewhere else. Possible. We looked for it and we didn't find any treasures at the two locations either. That's not right. The newspaper. Maybe Mello was just bluffing and she didn't actually put any treasure in the chest. Wait, Mello? Who's that? Mello Lombroso. Wait, Lombroso? Wolf, wolf. Wait, Roger, your dog is called Lombroso too. Oh wait, so his wife is the granddaughter, right? Well, actually, Mello Lombroso is my wife. I took her last name too, but she kicked me out, so I was too embarrassed to continue using it. But I miss her a lot, so I named my dog after her. That's weird. Maybe it's not my place to butt in, but as a woman, I'm pretty sure she would not find this flattering. Yeah, you named her after a dog. Oh my god. Use her name for a dog. But Kevin, use your husband's name. I was a problem child. What's wrong with a problem child using a problematic name? I see, so you're problematic too, Mr. Problem. Just to double check, is your wife, Mello Lombroso, Dr. Moso's granddaughter? That's right, I mentioned my wife came from a rich family, right? That's a Moso's family. What's wrong? Alright, now the relationship here are a mess. Now I hope you're prepared to hear that your wife might be the culprit behind this case. Impossible. She is pure, elegant, and educated. I swear it's not possible. But all of our current leads point to her. I don't believe it. I'm certain you're wrong. She could never, ever be the culprit. I think you Frazee already contacted your wife. We're going back to the paper now. Do you want to come with us? No, there's absolutely no need because she's not a criminal. Alright, looks like you got another pawn. I think you'll find answers later, and then you can be Mr. Answers. Mr. Answers. Anyway, kid, we need to go back and get ready to move. Okay, Dad, farewell everyone. I will miss you. I hope they have a happy end. But considering the Fatui, I highly doubt that they will let them have that end. But hopefully it's a good ending. Still thinking about your wife? Hardly. There's no chance that she's a culprit after all. Not at all, you hear? Then what are you contemplating? I'm thinking about life. Right, also about that Mr. Answers that Kevin just mentioned, what does that mean? I don't know. How about you, Lombroso? The puppy doesn't speak, instead it sits next to the man like an old friend and gazes into the distance as if looking at their future. Alright, I guess you don't know. The puppy still doesn't speak. Instead, it sits next to the man like an old friend and gazes into the distance as if looking to the future. You really know. Finally, the dog tilts its head and looks at the man next to him as the same look. I'm just a dog. Return to the seabird. Alright. So it looks like the family disappeared. Alright, let's go back to the seabird. Sorry, we were overthinking things. Rephrase it, we brought Sir Arthur back, and in One Piece too. Thanks a million, I'll make sure Sir Arthur is taken care of. Also, there's something else. See, what did Paimon say? She won't be worried about Sir Arthur, that it would affect her appetite. Oh, so, we only found Sir Arthur, not that anyone got the treasure ahead of us either. How can this be? So I suspect that Madame Mello might have been bluffing and trying to intimidate you, so that you'd reveal. Ahem. Well, anyway, let me introduce us. This is Dr. Moso's granddaughter, Madame Mello Lombroso. She only returned last night from her hometown to the Court of Fontaine, so she can't be the culprit. Good day. In any case, these agents and I are acquainted. I met them when I arrived at the Court of Fontaine last night. What? Upon hearing about my husband's recent hardship and how he was loitering around the paper's office, I was worried he'd stir up trouble, so I thought I'd come over, and that's when I happened upon them discussing something. Yes, I asked on to verify her itinerary. There's no issues there. So if it isn't her, who the heck is the culprit? Was it her husband? What? Apologies for the disruption. Today, upon hearing the news, I came here to clarify that my family was never lodged any complaints with the paper about what happened 30 years ago. It was my grandfather's belief that the paper did a good job as well. And for yours and your family's trust. Since everything has been cleared up, I shan't stay any longer. I hope the steamboat gets to the bottom of this quickly regardless. Wait, madam, there's something else I must ask you. Do you know the address of Dr. Moso's research base? Wait, so you got the address, Madame Mello? Is it you who's in trouble, miss? I would like to help, but I don't know where my grandfather's research base is. Madam, surely the good doctor must have mentioned it. I don't understand. If my grandfather had told me something, how could I not know? It's possible that you weren't aware of some things. Allow me to explain what happened with the doctor. Now, I tend to be totally transparent with you all. Some believe that 30 years ago, it was the paper's special reporting that stirred up the public opinion, which led to his demise. But the truth is, those articles were not initiated by the paper, but by Dr. Moso himself. Oh, wow. Grandfather himself? He never mentioned this. The Marichi's Phantom files didn't include this either. Because the deal was off the books, the editor-in-chief back then, my mentor, thought that Dr. Moso's lie detector had the potential to become a hot story. Being the first to stir things up would help the paper gain the most influence and recognition, but for my grandfather, how would it benefit him? Your grandfather's research had hit a bottleneck. He had no more data to feed the lie detector to the study, but he needed to go further, so he planned to get the data from public opinion. Right. In a way, the realm of public opinion is like a massive hub for spreading lies. Countless people are turning out true, false, accurate, and inaccurate data every day. Dr. Moso thought this lesson on dynamic evolution could surely guide his machine to another level of comprehension, and in separating the truth from fiction, it would eventually surpass the machine's rules. So he did it for Curve. However, the doctor and my mentor both underestimated the destructiveness of public opinion. They lost control. As for what happened next, you know the story. But the key evidence that led Dr. Moso's conviction was actually exposed by the paper, right? That evidence was actually provided by your grandfather. He provided evidence that criminalized himself? How could that be possible? I'm sorry, my mentor didn't tell me why Dr. Moso would do this, but it's the truth. Sorry, Editor-in-Chief, for phrasing. I might need to seek information from Curve regarding your words. Biological indicators detected to be normal. Editor-in-Chief, rephrasing is telling the truth. Relevant information retrieved. The Moso protocol within my core have been modified hundreds of times. The logging indicates that these modifications were made by Dr. Moso. The Moso protocols were changed 100 times, so that means the doctor really manipulated the test results. So why would he give evidence of this to the paper? He planned to confess? But then he requested a duel, didn't he? How I can't make heads or tails of this? It makes no sense. He really lied to the public? Why? The data on the question is unresolved. My live learning module that cannot provide an answer. Oh great, now Curve's becoming a problem robot. Dr. Mosa's research base holds the answer, I can feel it, we must find it. Rephrase it, you just said that Madame Mello had the clues to the base, yes? On the eve of the due, Dr. Mosa mentioned it in a message to my mentor that he would leave the base location with his beloved granddaughter. He left it to me? Yes, please try to recall. Did the doctor mention anything to you before he left? I was so young then. Father wouldn't let me go to the duelist ring to see my grandfather, but the last time I saw him was the day he was detained. It was very early. So, did he give you anything? All I remember is that once the duel was finished, my father brought a piece of jewelry that had been cleaned. He said that my grandfather left it for me. Perhaps the jewelry could be connected to the base? I'm sorry to ask, but could we have a look at it? I wouldn't have minded, but my good-for-nothing husband sold it off to pay a debt. Oh my god. Oh, no wonder she was so mad. That's why she kicked him out. What, so Roger gave it to you? Don't worry, is this it? Oh, it must be the watch, huh? This one. How did you end up with this? This is a photo of me when I was little. My grandfather took it. Really? What a coincidence. Are there only photos of Madame Mello in there? According to my mentor, Dr. Moso did leave some clues for you, Madame Mello. Let's take a look. Look, there's a line of text under the photo. Faded under the sunlight, shining under the sunlight. Faded under the sunlight, but shining under the sunlight. What is it? Does something like that really exist? Relevant information retrieved. The different ways in which lights can exist. Different ways in which lights can exist. My grandfather used to say that. How did you... Who are you? Might I have the photo? Curve picks up the photo and raises it toward the sky. The sunlight shines through the photo and falls into Curve's eyes as though passing through 30 years in time. Gradually, another image emerges. A map. The map leading to the research base. So that's how you hid it. I had no idea we already found the base. Madame Mello, may we? There's no need to ask. Go, and I just noticed. A special friend of yours. Good to see you again, Curve. Greetings, miss. Thank you, Madame Mello. Here's your locket. Let's go now. But we haven't found the person who sent the threats. Don't worry, Paimon. I think you're right in that the criminal doesn't have any evidence and it's just a bluff. So go. Find what you're looking for. Alright, we're finally going to get to the bottom of everything. So the base is completely submerged. No wonder anyone knew where it was. Curve, are you alright? Moisture has seeped into the motherboard. Core functionality 12%. Darn. Have to hurry. Alright, is there like... And this? That's part of the entrance, right? The door. I think someone was here. There are traces nearby. That's why we just got the map after all. Was somebody like stalking us or something? True, let's check it out. We're finally inside your home in Siege Curve. Home? Hurry up, we need to find the materials ASAP. I sure hope you left behind instructions on how to fix Mr. Curve, Dr. Muscle. Last time, I didn't want Mela to have too many snacks, so I said, "You're gonna be fat if you keep eating." She cried and ran away. Then her mom taught me to say, "You still look great when you're plump." The next day, she climbed on me, Grandpa exercise, horse ride. Interesting, and this got me thinking, is the shortest distance between two people actually a curve? That's it, I'll name my lie detector Curve. Man, he must have really loved his granddaughter. Notes on base backup systems. Emergency exits are at the rear of the facility for use in case of emergency. The self-destruction mechanism and cables are located within the walls. Damaging the walls is strictly prohibited. Using the aforementioned backup system, someone has torn out this next section. So, destruction system looks dangerous. Alright, so don't do anything big. Where the frickin' frick did that go? Dear Editor-in-Chief, you are correct in your judgment that the matter has reached a point of no return. These last few days, I've heard the marchers calling for a curve to be destroyed. Last night, radical students broke into my lab and tried to do just that. Luckily, I discovered them in time. However, curve is in increasing danger. I am compelled to act, and my plan is the following. I will revise most of the protocols and related data of no practical significance in Curve's core so that what remains is sufficiently misleading trail. It will appear lie detectors are not capable of detecting lies, and that all the test results were covertly manipulated by myself. As for the ironclad evidence of the fraud and deception to the public, I'll leave that in your capable hands. Kindly select a date for the exposure. As soon as I am convicted, I shall propose a duel, and when I fall in the duelist ring, all will be put to rest. I humbly request that you mobilize your people to divert attention away from Curve. It should be thought of as a useless sham, a machine to be used as evidence in the case and then sealed away by the Marishi's phantom. So it does work, he just made it seem like it didn't. There's no need to try and change my mind. I've thought through every last detail, and this storm is unlikely to pass until I, the main offender, am dead. Curve is my life's work, so I can't afford any more missteps. I ask that you change my life for his. Everything we've done so far has been effective, and Curve's live learning module has derived redundant data that is incomprehensible. I believe that the seed of life has sprouted within him. Yours sincerely, Welso Lombroso. Title card. Dr. Muscle didn't forge anything other than the forged evidence, which he forged and gave to the newspaper, so he'd take all the heat. He wanted everyone to focus on him and let it end there. He was trying to protect Curve. That seems to be the answer. Updating live learning module. Running live learning module. Warning, motherboard temperature increasing. Warning. Warning, core functionality down to 8%. Warning, Curve, what's going on? They sure did get here fast. Guess they were cruising for a bruising. God, where did all the futility come from? Alright. You do not belong to this place.
Rest and rebuild! Hey!
Stay right there. Not breaking sweat.
Propagate!
My work. Finished.
I think I got more muscle left behind.
Hold the line! I see everything! This dance is for you! Positions! Everyone hold hands! Rest and rebuild! Ah!
Did she just shoot me?
Unfortunate fault.
Bless, what's wrong? I have now taken over the cannon's control systems. Curve, are you okay? That's great. Quick fire at the Fatui. Chris says you're not easy to deal with. No wonder the Fatui are so reluctant to face you. What the frick is this guy? I forgot him. Editor Jay, why are you here? How do you know about this place? Hey, you're discussing the base location so freely right in front of the people's doors. It would have been rude of me not to take advantage of such generosity. Jack, you eavesdropped. I was right all along. You're the culprit. Haha, the culprit? Agent Talakad, are you going to start calling like a crow again? It's useless to try to deny it. You're right, indeed, I am the culprit. But I am only wanted to help this moronic excuse for an agent to sort out the cases. It's not like she can just write, that guy called me a crow, so he must be the culprit or something like that in the case file now, can she? You. Hush now. How about using your brain instead of your temper for once? Surely you must still have a number of questions regarding this case, such as my motives. Aren't you the least bit curious? Nope, not really. You just wanted all of Kurt's research materials, didn't you? And the papers allege dirt on most of the faking results from back then. Looks like that question was far too easy. As for the second question, I'm merely a low-level editor. How could little old me, possibly be privy to such secrets at the paper? How should I know? You must have learned about it from Ballard. Bingo, it was Ballard who came knocking. That's when I realized the paper had made a serious error 30 years ago, causing the downfall of a genius scientist. More importantly, isn't it truly lamentable loss that the scientist's legacy has been buried for so long? Shouldn't the paper apologize to the general public for this? What? What do you mean? Is exposing what happened really all that you're after? Exposing? Huh. Hehe, there's much more suitable word, judgment. People will pass judgment on the newspaper like they did Dr. Musso. The paper must take responsibility for this. How can you make yourself sound so righteous with that straight face? But it's not that simple truth. I'm the hero who currently exposed the Confurious fraud, the righteous, and the valiant jank. That's how everyone should see me, no? So this guy's a narcissist, I guess. You sanctimonious scoundrel. You just want to profit from all of this. If the public starts to denounce the paper, editor-in-chief and Fraser will be in trouble. You just want this top spot. Excellent, perfect. I must admit that you imagine it isn't completely wrong, so allow me to fill in a few gaps for you. I've already made a deal with the Ballard's advisor. I find Dr. Mosso's inheritance for them, and they've helped me take over the Seabird. Plus, Ballard's supervisor serves a real VIP, a Harbinger. Which Harbinger? None of your business. With the Harbinger's backing, if Raisin will stand a chance, and the Seabird will be mine. Jake, you're just a squawking blackbird with a silver tongue. We won't let you get away with this. But you have to say a lie to do that. I'm so sorry. Can you not hear anything yet? Click, 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 click. And an ominous sound is echoing through the base. Oh, he triggered it. What is that? The self-destruction system. How perfect. It just takes a little time to get going. A big thank you for Dr. Musso for writing the instructions, and thank you everyone for giving me the time. Uh-oh. Farewell, Little Crow, Agent Kerr, and you two visitors from afar. Use these last moments to embrace each other, then rest in peace as you are buried along within the truth. Jane practically flies out the entrance, the door closes behind it with a heavy thud. Oh no, so he was the one who took out the materials after all? Are we gonna get blown to smithereens? Calculating the survival probability of Miss Otherwise data insufficient, calculation failed. Calculating survival probability of Miss Pine, data insufficient, calculation failed. Calculating survival probability of Agent Talgard, calculation successful, result 1%. Calculating survival probability of on-core module, calculation successful, result 1%. How can this be? No. Otherwise, we gotta do something. Can we dig our way out? The self-destruction cables run through the walls. Breaking through could lead an early detonation, as could attempting to force the door. I had to my best to protect all of you. Is this because of me again? No. That's because I didn't attack him right away. I should have just attacked them. Agent Talakar, don't blame yourself. There's no need to worry, everyone. Because I am able to shut down the base's self-destruction system. Kurt, why didn't you say so earlier? Pilot was getting on word for nothing. You didn't ask earlier. Well, seems like you even have a sense of humor. Now tell us what to do. Please kindly withdraw my core module and place it in the base control panel. And then I will be able to open the safe room lock. There's a button that disables the self-destruction system inside the safe room. You mean you open the door for us as we go to the safe room and press the button inside and everything will be taken care of? That is correct. And you, Kura, can your core be removed from the control panel afterward? I must stay connected to the control panel, otherwise the safe room will relock. Seems like we should take care of the self-destruction system first. Urgent, please act fast. Arukubox, take Kura's core and place it in the control panel. All we need to do is deactivate the self-destruct system. Kura, will this really work? I think you might be a bit... Please take action, repeat. Please take action, repeat. Repeat, please take action. Alright. The door to the safe room opens with a light shutter. We should be fine putting it in like this. It doesn't seem like a safe ran. Where's the button? Kurt, what is this place? We can't see any buttons. He said there's an emergency exit, so... And why did the door just close? Kurt, what's going on? How do we stop the base from self-destructing? The self-destruct system cannot be deactivated. So, are we... Apologies, please escape as quickly as possible. Aw, no. He didn't deserve that. Go with the flow. Just now. I need to go back and find Curve. Tell the car, don't be too reckless. Going back is extremely dangerous. Yeah, there was just an explosion and it's deep underwater. Curve wouldn't want you running back into danger. You're correct. I shouldn't act like this. But didn't he say the self-destruction mechanism could be shut off? He lied. He can't shut it down. His core can only open the emergency exit. So then why? His core had to be inside the control panel to open the emergency exit, but he's smart. Now he knew he wouldn't leave him behind, so he lied to us. Wow, so he can already think like that? When did he? It must have been when Dr. Muscle's letter that made Kurt understand the final question. He learned about what Dr. Muscle did for him. Turns out I'm useless after all. If only I were more competent, maybe I could have helped him break the protocols and we wouldn't have to come here. But the letter might just have been the final push. That's right, don't blame yourself. Kurt's breakthrough probably started a long time ago. His breakthrough had already started. Let's just say you eat 100 slimes in one sitting and get super fat. You can't blame it all on the last slime. As the same with Kurt, even if the doctor's letter was crucial, all the work that you did with Kurt wasn't wasted at all. Is that really true? Well, I don't know. Kurt, the question you're leaving behind, I may never understand it. Anyway, thank you, and I know what I should do next. Cash out awful scoundrel Junk. Absolutely, definitely, he must be tried for his crimes. And just like that, you and Talakar return to the Court of Fontaine and start hunting for the dastardly Junk. Surprisingly, despite several days of intense investigation, you turn up no leads. It seemed like Junk had vanished. No one had seen him, nor had any negative news regarding the scene where surfaced, up until one day Editor-in-Chief Freezy sends you a message requesting to meet in the city. Ah, you're finally here. It turns out that we don't know our own people well enough. This allowed an employee to create some serious trouble. I offer my sincerest apologies. Especially to you, Asian Talakard. That's not your fault if freezing now. Right now, the important thing is that we stop the odious scoundrel. By the way, you were so anxious to meet us. Is it because he contacted you? Actually, I received a message. Earlier this morning, Jang was left in the opera because all trussed up, so I contacted you immediately. So he was caught? We're still not sure. Who was he caught by? By the time he was found, he seemed to have lost his mind. He didn't react to any external stimuli at all. He was just kneeling on the stage of the opera because he looked like a doll that has just stood trial. The Maison Gardiennage folks took him in. When they examined him, they found that his tongue was missing. His tongue? Oh my, that's terrifying. The Maison Gardiennage also discovered a note in his mouth. It said something to the effect of making amends to you. Making amends? Oh, it must have been Arlecchino, right? You Pine Telecard, your names are written on the paper. Seems like the person who was backing him wants to apologize to you three. It's Arlecchino. It's definitely Arlecchino. And she, oh my gosh. It appears they don't want to make enemies out of you, or maybe they feel quite strongly about what happened to Agent Kerr. Those are the only possibilities I can think of. The person behind him? I remember Gen said he had to deal with the Fatui Harbinger, but which one? A Harbinger interested in the machine intelligence? How about Dr. Muscle's legacy? Jeng took all Kerr's designs and research data. Gone without a trace. That wretched Jeng. That's what happens when you decide to go full evil. I guess this counts as him being tried for his crimes, right? No, we don't know who the judge is. So that's what happened. Yeah, that's definitely Arlecchino. Though I didn't catch him personally, at least I feel like he finally paid the price for his crimes. Since all of your names are on the paper, the Maison Gardiennage will probably want to pay you a visit. I'll go right over now and explain everything so they won't bother you. Finally, I hope the case can end here. Wait, Agent Telecard, would you mind going back to the newspaper with me? Why are you freezing? If you want to convince me to write your fantasy column, it's not happening. Still in the mood for a joke, I see. That makes me feel much better. Let's go. But I wasn't joking at all, you know. I will work very hard and do my best in the Marichu's Phantom. That's wonderful, Telecard. Paimon's happy for you. And there is Sir Arthur. Please have a look. We fixed Sir Arthur. Wow, Sir Arthur. We almost forgot about it. Good job, Sir Arthur. Sure has been through a lot. By the way, Paimon still doesn't know what kind of bird Sir Arthur is. A pelican. Pelican? You mean the kind of bird that's an amazing eater? But why would the Steambird's mascot be a pelican? That doesn't seem like that has anything to do with the newspaper at all. Haha, I'm not clear on that either. It was a decision my mentor made after the incident with Dr. Mosso. Maybe he felt it's cuter than, say, a crow or a blackbird that squawks all day long. Hey, Frazee, you know, you kind of resemble a pelican hiding food in his pouch right now. Hehe, anyway, Agent Telecard. Do you remember how Agent Kerr and I interviewed nearby residents at the start of the case? Of course, you took the opportunity to blow our cover. Truly sorry about that, but that was when I asked him what kind of person is Agent Telecard. What? Pyro remembers, if Frazee came back and commissioned us right away, were you awed by Telecard's brilliant track record? Why don't we check Sir Arthur on that? During the repairs, I added what Agent Kerr said to Sir Arthur's voice library as a memento. Oh, quickly, tell us what Kerr said, Sir Arthur. Based on my analysis, Agent Telecard will be the best agent in Moderators Phantom. But really? That would be the best? But would Kerr really have something like that back then? Maybe back then he had already learned to... Yeah, that's gotta be it. Telecard, since you are Kerr's handler, you must be the one who fed him the first 99 slimes. That seems to be the answer. Well then, Kerr, I'll be the best agent in Moderators Phantom. Alright. I just got done, so I'll probably end the stream. Alright. Guess we're finally done with that.